Right? Shalom, right? Want to give our praises to Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, right? Bahasham Ha Rakwa Kodash, right? Shanya Kabadla Rab Lamadium, right? Just to say double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, right? That surely the real salutation to the Akim that push this without the insincerity and truth. Right, this is Lamad once again from GMS Camp Trinidad. Come to do another sit down video, right? And the title of this video is Epicurean Christians, right? Because well, going through the book of Acts chapter 17 verse 18, right? It's talking about the Epicureans who was there at the time with the apostle Paul and them, and these people is a sect of people who basically believe in a smooth life, right? And the thing about it, when you watch Christianity, you notice that what people try to do, they try to bring in this teaching, this doctrine into the Bible, which most pastors use to lure the people into them, right? So I just go into the definition of Epicureans in the Bible dictionary, right? It says Epicureans, right? Followers of Epicurus, who died at Athens BC 270, or adherents of the Epicurean philosophy, right? Which is mentioned in Acts 17:18. This philosophy was a system of atheism and taught men to seek as their highest aim a pleasant and smooth life, right? So most Jakes, most Israelites who go to these churches, they get lured in by those smooth words, right? They get lured in by them smooth words about a pleasant life to live it up large on this side, because you don't hear these churches talking about seek ye first the kingdom of the Most High, right? Then all these other things added on to you. They want them pleasant things on this side. The scriptures say, woe unto you that receive your consolation, right? Who are rich, you receive your consolation. And that what most church people looking for, riches. They don't really care about the Most High. They don't care about his laws. They don't love the Most High. They love the self. Alright? Lovers of pleasure more than lovers of the Most High. The scriptures say the Most High make both rich and poor. You're supposed to thank the Most High for good and evil. Right? That fall upon you, because guess what? Sometimes it's the hard times in life that make you stronger. Right? But this philosophy which these pastors are brought in the church, they are hypocrites really and truly by nature. Right? They say they have been called the Sadducees of Greek paganism. They were the Stoics, right? As I was mentioning before in Acts 17:18, right? They were the Stoics, as the Stoics is a different sect of people, right? They call them the Pharisees of paganism, right? I'll go into that some other time, right? Ridicule the teaching of Paul. They appear to have been greatly esteemed at Athens, right? So basically, hypocrites are people who believe in a smooth way in life, right? They say basically was a system of atheism, and we know atheists are people who don't believe in the Most High. And really, actually, you could say the same thing for these Christians, because hey, they don't believe in the Bible. Plain talk, bad manners, right? Plain talk, bad manners. These Christians, they don't believe in the Bible, right? Hey, come back on camera. We actually are supposed to look up some of the right? So hypocrites. Alright. So let me look at some of the definitions. Epicurean, they say Epicurean of Epicurus or Epicureanism, right? Pertaining to Epicurus, the following of philosophy, right? So
Epicurean. Definitions given to luxury, adapted to luxurious tastes, luxurious pertaining to good eating.
Alright, so yeah, I mean, look at some of these church pastors who they had a building, right? I was talking about one on Third Avenue in Barataria here in Trinidad. I doesn't can't remember the full name, but he's a heathen, anyhow you take it. But you know, he's a man, he like to drive big vehicles, right? He like to have his congregation have him like if he's the Lord, right? Have a doctorate in theology or whatever the case is. They have, you know, some of the best spit and shine shoes that we just call it out here, dress shoes in other words, you know. And yeah, they like to sit in high seats, just like Nate. Nate is an Epicurean Christian, because why? He like that luxurious life, he like this thing on this side. Yeah, Nate, you is an Epicurean yourself, right? Given to luxury, adapted to luxurious taste, luxurious pertaining to good eating, right? And these Christians, their good eating is Christmas, you know, with the pork, you understand? And whatever the case is, right? They have other definitions here. Like this one, Epicure Gourmet, right? I'll just
Epicure, gourmet, gastronome, bon vivant, Epicurean, foodie. Definitions: a person devoted to refined sensuous enjoyment, especially good food and drink.
Yep, that sound like Christians are game today. Alright. Next one here.
Epicurean, luxurious, luxuriant, sybaritic, voluptuary, voluptuous. Definitions: displaying luxury and furnishing gratification to the senses. Examples: an Epicurean banquet, enjoyed a luxurious suite with a crystal chandelier and thick oriental rugs. Lucullus spent the remainder of his days in voluptuous magnificence, a chinchilla robe of sybaritic lavishness. Hedonic, hedonistic, Epicurean. Definitions: devoted to pleasure. Examples: a hedonic thrill, lives of unending hedonistic delight, Epicurean pleasures.
Right, so devoted to pleasure, right? So that's what you see in most churches today. All right, they come out, they dress in like, you know, the most fancy suits of apparel or wear, right? So these really and truly, what these pastors do though, they go into church and only bring out these smooth words, you know, like God so loved the world, and you know the Lord will open our window of heaven. They'll go during this time, they'll go into Old Testament, right? Certain laws, like, you know, the scripture say if you do this, pay tithes, you open the windows of heaven, and other things just to lure the people in, right? But that ain't godliness, because you know, when I used to attend church, here at time they're saying, even on the radio, if you're not making it, if you ain't prospering in this life, really and truly, the Most High ain't dealing with you, right? But this ain't we kingdom. You understand? So that is scripture say, the pastors of his people are scattered the flock, all right? Because why? You're not giving the people comforting words, and not letting them know why the hell they're going through what they're going through, right? That is why the Most High gonna scatter the flocks of these pastors. But them who give heed, you know, the scripture in Proverbs 17 verse 4 say, a wicked doer giveth heed to false lips. So those people who stick within that kind of thing is because they really actually the wicked. They like pleasure, right? That is all they like. They like pleasure, right? Because scripture say, my sheep hear my voice. So the true men of the Lord will come out of that. You understand? And the sisters who trying to rehearse righteous acts will come out of that, right? This is 1 Timothy chapter 6 verse 5. It says, perverse disputing of men of corrupt minds, right? So yeah, perverse disputing of men with corrupt minds, right? Because that is something corrupt. The Most High does take you through a hard time to actually build up, to like, you know, get stronger, right? So you only thinking about a luxurious thing, a luxurious life, hey, private and start to build in your heart. When you getting everything easy, you think that you don't need the Most High, right? If the Lord ain't chastising and he ain't dealing with you, plain talk bad manners, Hebrews chapter 12, alright? The Most High chasten those who he love. Revelation 3, I believe verse 19 says, as many as he loves, those he chastise. Alright? All in Deuteronomy talk about the chastisement of the Lord. As a man chastise his son, know that the Most High chastise you also. Right? Perverse the spirit of men, corrupt minds, and destitute of the truth. Yeah, because you don't know the truth. These are Epicurean. You believe in philosophies of men. Alright? Supposing that gain is godliness, from such withdraw thyself. So people who thinking that you only have to be gaining in this life, right? Hey, withdraw yourself from these people. Like Nate, right? I always think on Nate. I mean, look at Nate Passover. He will like lavish, just no fear of the Most High. Nate has no fear for the Most High. Having women singing all up in matter of fact, not even a Passover. But you're giving people the wrong mindset. The Passover is a solemn feast. Advertising it really actually like if it's a lamb dinner, right? People have to register. You have to pay for a garment. Hey, the scripture says rent your heart, yeah. You understand? Tear your heart. That Passover is something serious. Passover is something to play with, yeah. Alright? And the way, hey, really actually, I see why the brother who was advertising, who did the video on it, he wanted to mash up the TV. He said he couldn't play it. Let the brothers go and look for it. You understand? Because that shit, the Passover is some serious boy. That's that day that the Lord get glorified. And look what you doing. Look what you doing it. That is utter Ephraim. Alright? Right? So these people they given into still like them. Right? There's something, truth. Anybody who basically taking part into this kind of folly is because they're wicked, right? It's Isaiah 30 verse 9 and 10. That this I'll start at verse 8. Now go write it before them in a table, right? And note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. So there's a prophecy about you people, right? That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. Yeah, because the prophets, the Hebrew Israelites, the men of great millstone, we out there, highways and the byways, we over all on the internet. We did a video yesterday, flooding unicorn, right? And we all out there, but you won't want to stop to listen to the truth. The Lord, the Most High, is the truth, because that is His words. You understand? But you won't want to hear this, right? You rather go to the churches we ain't feeding, right? But just giving us smooth words, right? But you people, you love lies. You Christian, you Epicurean Christians, right? We say to the seers, see not, unto the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, right? You people hate us because we rebuke you at the gate, letting you know, hey, come out of that. You're not supposed to have it easy on the side. Scripture say, arise and depart, this is not your rest. You have to labor in this truth in order to receive a incorruptible kingdom on the next side. You people, you don't have no patience to see. You can't stand to wait on the Lord. You understand? When the days of judgment, it says, are far off, because really actually the days of judgment is something good for those who do good and bad for those who do bad. But if you do good, you understand, you'll have hope and you wait on the Most High. But you see, you're doing bad, so that is why the amount of you people say it's far off, and because you have no patience, so you turn from that which is good and you start to do evil beside in the eyesight and the Most High. Right? For those who are here, you'll understand, you'll hear our speech, the men of great millstone, starting with the elders of great millstone coming down, right? Put off the mortal thinking. Put off the mortal thinking. This world don't have nothing. This world will not soon be destroyed. Like that brother, we did a video on him again yesterday, saying about basically because of great millstone he couldn't get no job. You're trying to make a life over here. This ain't we rest. This is the white man kingdom, right? You Negroes, Latinos, and it is. This is the white man kingdom, and the white man hate you, right? Don't look for a smooth life over on this side. This side is wicked. Lord still love Love the good and hate the evil, right? And you people showing that you love evil by wanting to stay here. You love oppression, right? It says, we say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not. Unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy this. That is what you want to hear from our mouth, but you're not going to hear that. Right? Right? The Most High put the words of truth in our mouth, and we will not speak a lie. Right? The scriptures say, get ready to get an answer with fear. And that is what we do. Not like Nate. BRUICBNISUPK, HODC or HODI. Right? We in these pastors in these churches or other churches actually picking up the Israelite doctrine, actually coming, other churches actually coming out and tell people they are Israelites, but you're still under the 501c3 Act, you're still underneath that charter, you're still underneath the white man system, so you're not going to teach you full truth. We have no bounds in this thing. We speak the full truth. The scripture said, don't be ashamed of the Lord the Most High. Alright? Judgment going to come to this so-called white man. We're not preaching peace and prosperity. We're not preaching peace and safety. We're not preaching the white man could be saved or Elam, which is the East Indians. We're preaching that these other nations are going into slavery. Thus said Yahweh Shem Yashai, the Lord of heaven and earth, the God of the Bible. Right? That is what inside the scriptures. Right? Not a smooth life doctrine, Epicurean doctrine. Alright? Going on. The scripture says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us, because you people don't want to, you don't, because, you know, Brother Rahib was saying yesterday, he was telling a woman, she's a Seventh-day Adventist, and what he was telling her is that he's a Hebrew Israelite, you understand, and something, I can't really remember the fullness of the conversation, but she was telling him, hey, you know, he don't understand scriptures, and he was like, you don't understand the scriptures, and he put certain scriptures, and she was explaining it, which she couldn't explain, but what she was saying, no, it doesn't mean that. Now, think about it. If you're telling me it doesn't mean that, then tell me what it means. Because if you're telling me my teaching is wrong, then you're supposed to know the right from the wrong in order to expound that what I teaching you is the wrong thing, and you're supposed to prove to me now that what I teaching you is the wrong thing. But you couldn't give an answer. No, it doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. Well, every time you say it doesn't mean that and that, you know, man, like that, this is what you're actually saying. Get you out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Right? So that is what you people are saying. Let the Holy One cease from before us. Right? Wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stayed thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. So you people who believe in these kind of doctrine, these false teaching of your pastors, right, who mix in who put in a lie in the truth, right? Because there's no lie of the truth. You're trying to mix it, right? Because in order to really have a lie, you must have part truth. So you people who settle on these lying words, listens, right? Most High going on, he going to destroy in an instant, right? Try your best to wake out of that. You're falling after the philosophies of this world, right? Jeremiah 44:16. Right? This is the mindset you people are in. Right? It says, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, right? We will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of heaven, and to pour drink offerings unto her, as we have done. Right? So that's what you people doing. You're going in, you're praying to Mary. Alright? When you're praying to Mary, you're going to pray to Jesus. Jesus is a homosexual. He's a queen. Right? Because what? That is the personal harlot. Queen goes back to harlot. Right? So you people committing whoredoms with the name Jesus. Jesus isn't biblical. It's in the Bible, but it isn't really scriptural. Alright? You have to be able to dissect the scriptures, because a lot of people who read in the Bible, I guess they never bounce up on they never really look into what Epicurean mean. You understand? They just see it and they just fly over it. And those who probably know, they're still teaching that doctrine. Right? It says, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings, and our princes in the cities of Judah and the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. Right? So that is what you people saying, we saw no evil when we was serving these false gods, when we was going back into Epicurus, right, and his philosophy, his doctrine. But since we left off to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by famine. Because the Most High going and pour you through that fire to see if you really love him, if you'll cry out to him. But you won't cry unto him, you'll cry out to a false god, right, or vain teachings. And when we burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and poured out drink offerings unto her, then we make her cakes to worship her, and pour out drink offerings unto her without our men. You understand? Even without our men. You understand? So that is the kind of mindset you people are in, right? And you women, right? Imagine I listening to a Christian program today, and what else? The fella was basically talking, and like he know he's only woman listening. Because he say, if your family, your children and your husband, so I can be the man listening. Because why you people target the weaker vessel being the woman? Right? Trying to get them into your church so you can milk the people. Right? The earth belongs to the Most High. Even Paul was telling the people in Athens that in Acts 17. Most High don't need to be worshipped by your I read it, right? Right. I'll start with Acts 17 verse 22. It says, then Paul stood in the midst of Mars Hill and said, ye men of Athens, I perceive that in all things ye are too superstitious. For as I passed by and beheld your devotions, I found an altar with this inscription, to the unknown power. That goes back to a lot of you people too who say God have many names, or nobody don't really know his names. That's why you just say Father, God, or Christ. Bullshit. The Lord have a name which his name is Yahweh. His son's name is Yahushai. Right? Whom therefore ye ignorantly worship him, declare I unto you. Right? So this is the God of heaven and earth. This is the power of heaven and earth that we, the men of great millstone, declare unto you. Alright? It says, the Most High that made the world and all things therein, seeing that he is Lord. Lord means breadwinner of heaven and earth, dwelleth not in temples made with hands. Temples, churches, houses, right? Neither is worship with man's hands, as though he needed anything. So you people, you're just fooling yourself. The Lord don't need to eat. All things live because of him. Alright? And he said if he was hungry, he wouldn't tell you. So you people feeding your gods. Imagine you have to feed a god? Come now, man. You people probably used to do that back in Egypt. That is why you always think you need to pour milk and biscuits and cakes before a god. That ain't a god, Jed. That ain't a god. Alright? Stop fooling yourselves. Right? It says, neither is worship with men's hands, as though he needed anything, seeing he giveth to all life and breath and all things. So the Lord don't need to eat. Right? And he had made of one blood all, well, I'll just read that, and had made of one blood all nations of men for to dwell on all the face of the earth, and had determined the times before appointed and the bounds of their habitation. Right? So, those who understand will understand that precept, right? Because the Lord only dealing with one people, right? But the thing about it, you people, your pastors, What they do, before they warn you at the times to come, what they do, they mix in certain philosophies of the ancient times into the scriptures, like the Holy Trinity that in biblical, right? Christening, all these kind of paganistic things is not. They're supposed to be warning you. The scriptures say, I set you as watchmen upon the wall to give warning unto the inhabitants of Jerusalem, basically. But instead of they giving warning, what they're doing, they're preaching smooth words, soft words, right? Ezekiel 13, I'll start at verse 1. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy against the prophets of Israel that prophesy, and say thou unto them that prophesy out of their own hearts, hear ye the word of Yahweh. Right? So you people prophesy out of this, the Hebrew word lab, heart or mind. Right? Thus saith Yahweh power, woe or destruction unto the foolish prophets that follow their own spirit and have seen nothing. Right? You people have seen nothing. It says, O Israelite prophets are like the foxes in the desert. Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh. Right? So you people have not won the true Hebrew Israelites, which are the Negroes, the Latinos, and the natives of the destruction to come, martial law, World War III, mark of the beast. Right, to stand in their Yahweh judgment, so why they could present themselves before the Most High in confidence, in fear and in confidence of the Most High, right? Trying to do the will of the Most High by keeping His word, right? By believing in Yahushai, the only begotten whom He has sent, not Jesus, right? But instead of that, instead of you people preach fear of the Most High, you keep the traditions of men, right? Ye have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of Yahweh. They have seen vanity and lying divination, saying, Yahweh said, and Yahweh had not sent them. And they have made others to hope that they would confirm the word. Have ye not seen a vain vision? And have ye not spoken a lying divination, whereas ye say, Yahweh said, albeit I have not sent? Right? So these pastors, all these pastors, the majority of the pastors are you people of the Most High Yahweh Shai had not sent. Right? Therefore thus saith Yahweh power, because ye have spoken vanity and seen lies, therefore behold I am against you, saith Yahweh power, and my hand shall be upon the prophets that see vanity and that divine lies. They shall not be in the assembly of my people, neither shall they be written in the writing of the house of Israel, neither shall they enter into the land of Israel, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh power, even because they have seduced my people. You understand? You seduce the people with lying divinations, with your sight that you have seen vain things to these people. Peace. You're seeing riches. Yes, and the Lord will bless you. Give you the abundance of heaven. And the Lord. Come now, man. Which one of the prophets of ancient days used to get on like that? Used to say the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord, the Lord. Come now, man. Go back to the scriptures. The scriptures say, these were more noble than the men of Thessalonica. Right? Right? Even because they have seduced my people, saying peace, and there was no peace, and one built up a wall, and though others daubed it with untempered mortar. Say unto them which daub it with untempered mortar, that it shall fall, there shall be an overflowing shower, and ye, O great hailstone, shall fall, and a stormy wind shall rend it. Right? So the Most High, Yahweh Shem Shai, basically saying that you people pastors that here basically take for yourself, right? You people who have itching ears want to only hear smooth words. You understand? When Universal Church come on the TV and say, make a chain of prayer, you understand? He'll take with the devourer from you, right? All these kind of foolishness. Most I come to deal with the case, right? So that is the end of my little, we call it for the day. So with that I'll say all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, double honors to the elders, the apostles of great men soon as surely do well. Salutation to the Akim that push this word out in sincerity and truth. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Bahasham Harakwa Kodash. Right, Shalom to the hopefully elect.